Hello everyone and welcome to this new video. Celebrities really like the city of Chicago. Here are 10 things you don't know about this city. 1. Iconic architecture. Chicago is known for its impressive architecture. The city is home to iconic skyscrapers such as the Willis Tower, formerly Sears Tower, the John Hancock Center, and the Tribune Tower. And also a new form of architecture, designed by Jenny Burnham Sullivan and others, became known as the commercial style, but was called the Chicago School by later historians. 2. Millennium Park. Located in the heart of the city, Millennium Park is an urban oasis that offers gardens, sculptures, and an ice rink in winter. It is surrounded by magnificent skyscrapers and offers panoramic views of the city. Planning for the park, located in an area occupied by a park, the Illinois Central Rail Yard and parking lots, began in October 1997. Construction began in October 1998, and Millennium Park was dedicated during a ceremony on July 16, 2004, 4 years later. 3. Deep dish pizza. Chicago is famous for its pie-shaped pizza. Deep dish pizza is known for its thick, crispy crust, tomato sauce, and melty cheese. It's a real delight for pizza lovers. First opened in 1943, Pizzeria Uno was the first deep dish restaurant in Chicago. There are now many Uno restaurants across the country, but there are only 2 places to enjoy the original deep dish in Chicago, and both locations are in the River North neighborhood, just a block away, one from the other. 4. The Art Institute of Chicago. The Art Institute of Chicago is one of the most renowned art museums in the world. It houses a fantastic collection of artwork, from classic paintings to contemporary installations. The museum is most famous for its collections of Impressionist and Post-Impressionist paintings, widely considered one of the finest collections outside of France. Highlights include more than 30 paintings by Claude Monet, including 6 of his haystacks, and a number of water lilies. 5. Navy Pier. This is one of Chicago's most popular attractions. Navy Pier is a massive entertainment complex that features rides, restaurants, shopping, shows, and stunning views of Lake Michigan. Navy Pier is home to one of Chicago's most iconic attractions, the Centennial Wheel. Enjoy this unique experience and a variety of other rides and games. Centennial Wheel in Pier Park. Features the Centennial Wheel, Pepsi Wave Swinger, carousel, and more. 6. The history of the gangster. Chicago is often associated with an era of legendary gangsters such as Al Capone. The city has many historic sites linked to the organized crime era, including Capone's former headquarters, the Green Mill Cocktail Lounge. The Chicago Mafia grew out of an influx of Italian immigrants to the city in the early 1900s. Between 1890 and 1920, Sicilian and Italian mafia groups in New York, Chicago, and other American cities conducted operations of extortion, collectively called the Black Hand. 7. The Chicago River. The Chicago River is a river that runs through downtown Chicago. What is unique is that the watercourse was reversed in 1900 to prevent pollution of Lake Michigan. Today you can take a cruise along the river to admire the beautiful cityscapes. Once a marshy, winding stream, the river first became a canal developed to support the industrial transformation of the city. Chicago's phenomenal growth as a major urban center is due, in large part, to a strategic location on the Chicago River and Lake Michigan. 8. Chicago Blues. The city is considered the birthplace of electric blues. Legendary clubs like Buddy Guy's Legends and Kingston Mines feature live blues shows every night, providing visitors with an authentic musical experience. Originating in Chicago, Illinois, Chicago blues is an electric blues style of urban blues. Urban blues evolved from classical blues following the Great Migration of African Americans, sometimes both forced and voluntary, fleeing poverty and oppression in the South to industrial cities in the North. 9. The Field Museum. The Field Museum is another iconic Chicago museum. It is home to millions of specimens, including Sue, the largest Tyrannosaurus rex skeleton ever discovered. 10. Parks and beaches. Chicago is proud of its many parks and beaches along the Lake Michigan shore. Grand Park, Lincoln Park, and Millennium Park provide green spaces where residents and visitors can relax, play sports, and enjoy nature.